Put your fists up. Tip cups to the ceiling if you're sick of feeling ripped off. I let my fist off, get lit and lift off. Raise your hands if you with me and you pissed off. I'm standing on the corner of 6th Street. I'm running out of time for this week. My head's pounding, stomach shaking. It's worth it, the hunger makes it.
Hey everybody, it's me, it's Beefy Thiefy, and we're back with more Spook-Tacular 4. And we're doing a Complete or Delete edition, which is where I take my games from my humble choice and some of my older PC games, and I try to play through some of them to decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. Gotta clean up some of that hard drive space. And today we're going with one of September's choices, which is the Shapeshifting Detective. All I really know is this is an FMV game, which means it's played heavily through videos. We're gonna just jump right in and see what we get with it. Should be interesting. Okay. As usual with my Complete or Delete segment, I don't know very much.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it
I really
is.
hope no one's baked watching this right now. I really hope they're not. Because that would be a bit of a trip to tune into.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
I do?
Exactly.
Oh.
Rewind.
What? Okay.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Did I
It's
just
5 o'clock and
accidentally
I'm Alice
restart it?
Monroe with
Or...
your August update. August police are appealing for information following...
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Well...
Exactly. Rewind.
Well, this is already a little frustrating. Sorry, I guess I'll not. Yeah, fine.
You're listening to...
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh.
You know why you're here, don't you? The dead girl. And this.
What dead girl? What? Where?
What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught.
One
You
job.
can do that this time?
Maybe? I don't know.
Splendid. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood? Understood? Splendid. If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated deprecated.
Ooh.
We expect you to use your ability.
Okay.
Just don't get caught.
All right.
And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news,
Okay.
August resident Mia French is celebrating the return
Fair
of
enough.
her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old basset hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to
Violet.
the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how
Okay.
long are you staying for? That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Oh, you don't say?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
Tarot readers, you say?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you? Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the
That
left.
does
It
sound
has
a
its
good
own back
idea.
door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Oh, Chief is correct.
Just finishing.
If you catch my drift.
You don't believe? That sounded serious. You must have a serious job to do. Hi, I'm
I'll play
Bronwyn.
around. Hello, Bronwyn.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Oh, why not?
So, what's your question, Sam? The Fool. I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
Possible.
Enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. Which room are you in, Sam? Good. We're neighbors. Just knock if you need me.
Predictable pattern to it.
Alright
Yours
then.
can go on quietly, but I once had to feed the beast twice in 6 weeks.
Okay. It's kind of the second FMV game that I've played in as many days. I guess that's really all I can do.
Well, that first time was pretty close, but everyone since has put themselves in my path. It's a way to live with the monstrosity of it. It's barbaric.
Hail a cab, I guess, then? Is it the
Good,
chief?
you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs? Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam, that's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw, 21, accomplished cellist, redhead,
Oh, hello.
strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers. Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Crazy, you say?
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. And that's why I didn't take it seriously.
A little bit of the reefer, you think? Is that what you're thinking?
Because things, I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Fair deal.
Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork. Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam.
Well, that was a little sinister.
What do you want to know?
All right, tell me about her.
She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Irrelevant. When?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th, at approximately 9 p.m., according to the coroner, we got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m. In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know. Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you? She told you she's taking pills, didn't she? Let me handle the file. She didn't kill anyone.
I know she's taking pills now.
Perhaps you should do some investigating?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Alright, I guess we go back to the guest house.
Sam, is
Go right to the source, shall we?
I'm sensing you're not here for a reading. Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Let me be the judge of that.
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's as sad as me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
You don't say.
In my room, reading, I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Okay, Lexi saved you.
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
You think Violet is trashy?
I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy. We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot
Excuse
can be
me?
very powerful.
Apparently.
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Well, thank you.
Be sure to check out the Is That All podcast for all of your geek news. You can find us anywhere you can stream and download podcasts, and find us on social media at Is That All Pod.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me grow and lets me know that you guys like the content that I'm putting out there. Don't forget to check me out on social media at Beefy Thiefy anywhere that you look out. Don't forget to check out more videos, especially more Spook-Tacular.